Hey guys, today's coaching session is with a long-term student who actually started as an AD carry main. We got him to gold playing on AD carry, and then he got a little bit frustrated with the lack of agency and impact that the role has, relying on your support and other teammates to kind of initiate a fight and then allow the AD carry to carry. So what we ended up doing is actually deciding on switching roles and giving jungle a try. He started on Warwick. We did pretty well on Warwick, ended up kind of plateauing at about a 50% win rate. And so then we moved collectively onto Fiddlesticks to kind of get an idea of like, okay, is it the jungle champion? Is it the role itself? And he started to really thrive and find his momentum playing Fiddlesticks with a 59% win rate. So today's VOD review is going to be basically looking at his Fiddlesticks gameplay. He's got about 60 games in Fiddle, but there's still a lot of little things, particularly around macro and camera movement, that we're working on today. So I hope you enjoy the VOD review. If you're interested in coaching like this, please check out the links in the description below. Let's get into the video.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get in game.
Top, surely not.
Yeah, it's this. People have been trying to make it work.
Oh.
Ever since it got played in the LCK, because you could block the wave with your W at level 1, but they kind of fixed it. And now it's, for some reason, sticking around. Cool. Mordekaiser's kind of scary for you, especially with Ghost.
Yeah. Yeah. You just have to hope he procs it, then you can kill him and he just runs the opposite direction.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so maybe more bot.
Mm-hmm.
That's just good.
Yep. Yeah, and overall now, because of the changes to grub spawn, it's like top to bot is really the best path if you can do it. Because you basically...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because grubs only spawn once now and it's 7 minutes. So
you're better off just helping the bot lane.
Yeah, so top lane's become even more of an island, I think, in my opinion, and it's like even more about getting bot and mid ahead so that you get dragons. Oh, hello. Blitz? I love solo queue. He's auto-attacking his AFK.
Odd.
Oh, God. Oh, well.
Sleepy Sharuba. Ah, Fizz got it.
Nice. So Morb will have about a 3-4 second delay because of that, which is good. Oh, pixel perfect.
Uh-oh. Oh. Not so pixel perfect there. Bugger. That's slow then.
Very close.
I thought I had that under control. I'm sorry.
No, it's
one
fine.
time I have to show it off.
Don't apologize. You cancelled one AA, I think. Which
did I?
Yeah.
Oh, did I cancel the AA on the Krug?
Yeah. As the Krug was coming around, I think it disappeared for a second.
Okay.
It's right. You're still going to be quick. And Mordekaiser's going bot to top, so you're going to avoid that. You just may need a ping Yasuo maybe when you're finishing your blue Gromp. Maybe just a danger ping. Because Yasuo is pushing in. Maybe even a ward ping. I've been trying that and it works quite well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because it makes them think, oh yeah, I do have to get vision.
Go team.
Yep. Yeah, so once you get onto Gromp, do a, yeah, or even now, yeah. Yeah, there we go. It's mind control. Have to babysit the top laner sometimes. Cool. So Mordekaiser is topside. So if there's I'd at least look at bot, see if there's anything on. Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah. Good fear. Oh, unlucky. Cool. And Yasuo dice. Oh, nice. Okay. Sweet. His raptors should be up, so use smite and then go straight to his raptors. That's Crocs.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, raptors, yeah.
Sorry.
That's all good. Okay. Did Loki give away your position? Oh, where did he start?
Must have started Krugs.
Let's go on Red Raptors, okay. Then you just recall. Oh, maybe because of the delay. He went Red Krugs Raptors. You're right. You probably could have got. Yeah.
Oh, that's. I wouldn't have known that. That's not. Yeah.
Very weird that he went that way. Cool. Oh well, you got vision on him now, so you've been tracking him for 5 minutes, which is really good. It's 1 CS up, so he must have stolen a top minion. Cool. Bit more, yeah, camera movement, good. Cool. And now we really want to get a kill off in mid or bot, ideally, so that that dragon's just that a little bit easier. Mid is very volatile, so you may just be able to walk. Yeah. Nice. Fizz. Well done. Well done.
I think it was worth the flash.
Definitely. Alright, Mordecai's a bot sign. Let's have a look. Oh, great hook. I think, yeah, you walk straight over there. Oh, damn. If Fizz doesn't help you, I don't think you can do this. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's, yeah. Just do your bot sides.
I would be like, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Do wolves. Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter. Yeah, do grunt wolves. Just because you usually want to do the camp furthest away so that then you kind of...
If it does provide an opportunity, you can be there.
Yeah. Because see how you're kind of pathing inwards, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's... So Mordekaiser should have to go to his topside camps. Oh no, he's red spawning, okay.
Oh, I might want to get these boots, I think.
Yeah, Fizz is roaming though.
Yeah, I see. So if I'd have done that, I would be in this position, which would have been better for the Fizz and all that sort of stuff too.
Yeah, I think now you've just got to go to your top camps, get level 6.
Yep.
I think the window's gone, but that's okay. Now, Mord is 6 now, so there could be some weird stuff happening where he may even try and just invade you because he takes you into Shadow Realm and then you're a little bit useless.
About it.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Could be worth putting an effigy on Grubs as well, just so you can see. Oh no, never mind. We know where Mord is now. Cool. Let's see where he goes now. Okay, cool. So he's going to Grubs with Danger Ping Yasuo. Cool. And then I think we get to drag after Raptors.
I should try and contest this.
Well, won't he just Shadow Realm you?
Oh yeah. Is Yasuo gonna come? Yeah, you're right.
Oh, nice. Bit red hot, bit red hot. I would have thought you just trade drag. That's okay. Play this. Oh, get a heal. Oh, I think if you could.
I didn't realize he ignited. Sorry, that's my hangover.
That's so good. If Fizz gets there, it should be okay.
Oh, the shield.
Oh no. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think in general we probably want to avoid interacting with Mordekaiser.
Okay. Lesson learned. Sorry. I was like, no, I just fear him and I kill him, right?
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah. It's that shield, like he gets like a 200, 300 health shield, so...
Yeah. I shouldn't have used smite.
You got 2 grubs though, so hey, not too bad.
That's not bad.
And I think your team ended up positive off that. You killed Maud, Garen.
Because Yasuo,
Oh, no. Yeah.
I think it was maybe down 1.
Yeah. True.
We killed Maud, no, it was 2. It was
Killed
even.
Garen, yeah, and you got 1 extra grub. Cool, so now we're really trying to get bot prior for this drag. I think that's the big focus now.
Find a good place to use my ward.
Yep. Cool.
I might just have to go.
Yeah, but remember your ult's up in 7, so ideally you don't want to go too crazy. You can fear though and stuff, you can help fizz out. Cool. Cool. So Maud might not have ult up yet. Well done.
Oops.
It's okay. Now focus on drag smite after you kill him. Good job. Well done. Cool. So Maud's dead, so think about what you want to do here. I don't think going for... Yeah.
Probably just do that.
Yeah, I think you should have just gone to his raptors, like just leave the control wood. And just go take your camp.
Yes.
Yeah, because you know Maud's dead, so you don't want to use his dead time to kill a control ward. You want to take your camp.
Jeez.
That's okay. Yeah, think about it almost as like free time in his jungle. Sweet, so now...
I'm definitely not thinking about that enough.
Yeah. Cool. So Mordekaiser is probably on a similar path to you, clearing top camps and now going bot side, I would say.
20 seconds.
I don't know if you want to show on this grub just because you don't have ult, and if Maud's there, he'll just ult you straight away.
Okay.
So I think avoid showing yourself too much. Okay, Garen's roaming bot. Cool. You could just push mid with FIDDLE if you with Fizz if you want, and get platings. Like it's honestly fine. Just push mid if you got nothing else to do, or farm your bot camps. Yeah, this is just basically punishing Garen as much as possible.
What's top?
Yeah, cool. I don't know if you want to go there.
Okay. Maybe I should look at his camps.
They'll be gone because he's topside.
Okay.
Okay, maybe you try and get out there.
He's used ult.
Oh my
He's
god.
out.
Okay. Oh my god, this Yasuo is insane. Well done. Cool. Well done, you made the right call. I really did not think Yasuo was going to survive there.
I don't know if it was the right call on paper.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Yasuo sort of ate the ult and somehow survived, which was very unlikely.
Yeah, I thought he just would have been dead by the time you got there. And you got turrets, so that could be feats of strength, or do you need one more? Yeah, nice, because you got turret mid.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah. That's why, I wanted that mid turret.
We can buy that now, because it's like...
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 500 gold, I think. Oh, do you now?
Yeah, you still need to, yeah.
Got it, okay. Okay, let's look at Maud, see what buffs he's got. Cool. Okay, he hasn't done his red buff yet. It's interesting. You could go have a look here, or try and tank bot, maybe. Yeah, with Blitz, I think that's a good one. Cool. Nice. Okay, never mind, his red's down. How'd you get vision on that?
How did we get vision of that?
No, take Krugs and then maybe you kill the Veigar under turret. Okay, maybe not. That's right, don't die here. Cool. You do have ult in 5 if you do want to make a play here, but it's up to you.
Where are they is the question.
I think, yeah. Right. Yeah, reduce turret aggro. Good. Well done. Very clean. Maud's topside, so you're really safe here.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Back to the minions. I don't really want to be taking this off the Kai'Sa, but I'm going to.
Yeah, that's fine. You could just recall now and like set up for your red buff and then drag. Is Garen gonna let you guys recall? Okay, you might need to fight this together. No.
Ah, so close.
It's alright. The Blitz missing his hook was not good.
Yeah, because he thought he didn't realise I was going to fear. Favourites now. I've just been watching King Fid. This is where he goes, so I'll do that. This was keen for free drag. It's a bit of a stomp.
Yep. Yeah, I think we skip our red because it is a stomp and just go straight. Oh, Yasuo's getting it without you. Cool. Maybe you just go to your top side then.
Alright.
Yeah. I think, yeah, clear red raptors and then go for Rift Herald. Don't go straight there. Because you want a bit of XP still. I think you'll get level 11 off those 2 camps. Cool. Nice. I think that's the first time you've kind of 2 camped since your first clear.
Yeah.
Cool. I think if Yas does Rift Herald with you, I think you want to do that with him as well.
Okay.
But yeah, you basically need one other person. Yeah, cool. He's going for it. Nice. Yeah, you can use that blast cone if you want, or you can just walk around.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Looks like they're giving. Veigar's not coming over. Nice.
You want it? No. Doesn't want it.
Cool. So now I think you use next. You use your Rift Herald now to secure 3rd drag. So like, 15 seconds before it spawns, throw it in a lane to kind of make them all chase it while you take drag.
Yeah, okay.
It's probably a good time to start grouping just because of how the game's being played. Like Yasuo's creating a lot of pressure, so you kind of need to do something with that pressure.
Okay.
Otherwise, he'll just die like that. So I think grouping...
I've got ult up.
Yeah. Grouping with your team here is really good. Cool. Yeah, this is a good fight. So think about your ult. You can come into this whenever you want.
I think I'm just going to fear him straight out of the...
Yep. Nice. Cool. Yeah, just play with your fizz. Don't do anything crazy. Okay, you may need to flush out of that one.
Damn. Just really misplayed that. I feel so uncomfortable having this in my inventory. Like,
yeah, you can use the place an effigy.
Yeah, you can use. Yeah. I almost hate the freaking Herald, because you can kind of use the effigies in combat a bit. Like, if you're ducking in out of the bush, you put an effigy down, and they throw some spell on it or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Silver ideas.
At least you didn't start placing it mid-fight, so that could have been worse.
Well,
mind you, might have been able to jump in it and just run away, so
yeah.
It might have actually been good. Your ult is up here. You could do it in Raptors camp, yeah. Yeah, and just farm them while you're waiting. Yep, cool. Yeah, I think just grouping now with your team, like look how aggressive they're wanting to play. I think just being with them's fine. Yeah. Because you're quite far ahead, I think. Yeah, go with Yasuo here and take his blue. Oh god, Yasuo's in trouble. This is like a 2v5. I don't think you want it. Okay. Ezra. Ooh. Nice. Well done. Good patience.
Yeah, finding that's how you play this guy. Cool. I might just use this now, honestly.
Okay.
That's maybe not the best idea.
Yeah, maybe not. If you kill the Maud, though. Cool.
Taking this thing to Mexico.
Yeah, try and get to tier 2 bot.
That works at all.
It's pretty hard. Oh, hello. Oh, there you go. You'll get him. What on? Cool. Take his Krugs and just play for drag because your ult will be up in time. Just don't get hit here. Ezra will probably see you. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Let him. Yeah, it's fine. You can still take those. I think the Rift Herald was a little special, but it's okay. Get away with it. I don't know what was going on there. I was like, are you gonna go forward here, backwards? You went backwards?
As soon as I put it down and realized the minion wave was just it was like 1% of a minion wave. I was like, that was a really bad move.
So it works out in the end.
Cat saying hello.
Hey. Look, you adapted. You got to kill off Maud. Like Maud got baited.
Kind of worked. Yeah.
Cool. So Maud's coming around here. So this is a really good fight. Yeah. Well done. Cool. Now, what does your team want to do? Yeah, just go farm. See how they all recall. Yeah, you either farm or buy.
I might get item and the boots.
Perfect. Then your matching recall timers. Yeah. Good. I don't think you need Zhonya's this game. Yeah.
No. Leandries, Swifties. No one's really got MR.
Yeah, I think you just keep going damage. Storm Surge can be a nice one as well because of the damage amp.
Oh, never even thought of that.
Gives a bit of pen, but I think Death Cap, given they're not... I think Death Cap's the best. Especially because you're going Gathering Storm. Cool. Your team can probably get tier 2 after killing Maud here. Nice. Yep. Cool. And now just staying with your team here, sieging. Oh, maybe Atakan is a really good call, actually. Cool. You've got ult in 3.
I've been spotted.
That's right. Play with Fizz. Nice. Yep. Just stay with Fizz. Try and fear him. Yeah, I think what you could have done is altered over the raptor wall. You tried to get in the bush, but I think you could have stayed invisible over the wall. Yeah, just up a little bit. There.
That probably would have been better.
Because what you did is you walked all the way around into the brush.
Yeah, it went all the way around here.
Yeah.
And I could have just stayed there.
Because the fight was coming to you. I think if the fight was going away from you, what you did was correct. But that's okay. It's scrappy, but you guys are still quite far ahead. And you've got Drag Soul.
Yeah.
Atakan would have been nicer, but Yasuo had the right idea. The Garen is probably their biggest problem for you guys.
Yeah.
But you've got
nothing like a 900 true damage spell.
Yeah. Cool. So we ideally want at least Kai'Sa or Yasuo for this Atakan, so hopefully Yasuo starts coming over. They're both going mid, which is not ideal. Okay, you probably start this because of Fizz Pro, so just... Yep. Yeah, you can start it. You've got pretty good vision. As long as Yas, yeah, Yas is coming, so you're fine. Yep. Good vision. Cool. Mordekaiser's bot side on his red buff. Yep. Mord may come over. Wait, where'd your effigy go? Did Atakan proc it?
Oh, right. I didn't even notice that.
Cool. So think about what you want to do. I think you can farm your blue buff and then group mid with Kai'Sa. Or with Yasuo. Okay.
The Fizz is far ahead too.
Yep. Yeah, I think staying central now mid, you really want to get tier 2 mid is kind of the next thing between now and Dragon. So, okay. Yeah. Yep, no, just don't go too deep because of Mordekaiser. Yeah. Cool, Blitz.
Oh, where's the up Fizz?
Now, just watch out, that's pretty red hot.
No,
yep.
I was...
Yeah, because if you die now, we just lose another 5 minutes of tempo. Well done. Fearing, well done. Cool, now push through bot. Nice. Cool, and just take your time. Nothing crazy here. You just siege. They've got 4 dead, so it's a 1v4 siege, so it's very, very easy here. That's right, just go for turret, yeah. No, everyone's dead, so no one's going to be coming around. Cool, and then Dragon straight after inhib. Unless your team wants to end, but you shouldn't try and end. Yeah, good. Well done.
Yeah, nice. It's good to hear like the yeah, your calls are just things that I wouldn't think of. So, and now they're making me realize what you got to do a little bit in some situations.
Yeah, I'm really trying to get you thinking just one more step ahead of what you're currently thinking.
Yeah.
Like, because you were there, okay, inhib,
yeah.
and then it's like, oh shit, dragon spawning in 5. So after inhib, straight to drag.
Oh, sorry, I think your mic might be cutting out a little bit.
Shit.
Not sure.
That's my bad.
Not yet on the Rabadons.
Alright, cool.
And I think these 2 camps will get me the Rabbers by the time I farm them.
Yeah, you just want to keep an eye on your team, like see how aggressively they're postured. You're far enough ahead to just be with them.
Yeah.
Because they could just end the game, you know, if they get kills there. Yeah, so I'd just go mid. Yeah.
Maybe take his Raptors
I know
instead.
Now your team might be recalling, so you probably can get the recall. Yeah, take his Raptors though.
Cast has got it.
Yeah.
I'll take mid.
Cool. Oh, now they're fighting.
Just not really watching what my team's doing.
Yep. Cool. Don't go. Yeah. Wait till Fizz gets here.
Maybe just the Rabbers since we lost the ADC.
Okay. You can time your ult. Oh, never mind. Good job. Cool. Now see what your team wants to do. If they want to group mid, you group. If they want to recall, you recall. Because you can at least get tier 2 mid here and then just recall.
Maybe just get Baron.
No, you don't want to try Baron with that much gold. Cool.
Oh, I stuffed up my spells.
Just get out here. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, actually, that was... I keep forgetting he's support. I'm like, oh, it's a Vega. Get him.
Right, you either got to recall here or hang out with your team. You can't be trying to Baron. Yeah. Cool. They're going a bit red hot. But it worked.
That.
Yeah. Or you could go like something fun like Storm Surge.
That's what I should have done. Sorry, yeah, you can see my thinking is just like, I'm just catching up. My brain's just behind.
Well, it's a weird game because you don't need to build Void Staff, and you usually would. And you don't need like Proto Belt, and you don't need Zhonya's because you're just so far ahead. Cool.
Okay.
So now just end with the team. If the team groups, sack camps. Yep. Cool. 2 open inhibs, so really you just almost want to stay in that top quadrant and just be ready to ult.
Play with the Kai'Sa.
Yeah, or yeah, play with either or, as long as you're pressuring. Good. Yeah, no need to rush this. You've got Baron. Watch out. He doesn't know which one. Nice work. He'll die for that. 3 effigies. The poor guy was probably like, "What's going on?" A field of scarecrows.
A bit of Phil 6 fun.
Yeah, that's why setting up so important. Like this is something I haven't seen you do. I really like it.
Does Fizz want it or not?
Yeah, you can just end. I think you don't need to look for the perfect ult. Nice. Cool. And just play it slow. Catch all the waves. I think this should be recalling, but yeah, just play cautious here. You guys don't want to die.
They're kind of just starting to do silly things now.
Yeah.
So we need to do is stand in base and end the game. But
yeah, I think just get out now. Yeah. The play's over. Fizz and Kai'Sa wanted to recall. Not too sure why. Cool. Now get back to bot side with your team. See how your whole team's bot side. Yeah. You don't need to farm anymore. It's just end the game. Yeah, you can push that. Yep. And just stay with the team. No one wants to end. Everyone just keeps recall.
Oops.
Alright. Get the kill. Get the job done. Watch out. Nice. Well done. It's funny just watching your team, all those recalls. You probably could have ended the game like 3 minutes ago. But everyone just wants to recall, get their item. Cool. So just end clean here. Nice work.
I'll have to watch that one for sure, just to see where, like my ideas.
Yeah, let's go back. We've got 15 minutes, so let's let's have a look.
Let's just see my hazy ideas and how they play out against your suggestions.
I mean, you still did very well.
Yeah. Did okay, but definitely a few questions.
Yeah. I mean, I was most impressed by just how much time you were willing to invest in the setup. Like, usually you were playing almost fiddle, like, you just got to be, you got to get a camp, but you actually going like, okay, I can set up here, and you're, like, willing to invest 15 seconds, 20 seconds for a good ult.
Yeah.
Which is great.
I think fiddle forces you to play like that.
Yeah.
Like, you can't rush. It's all about being undetected and the surprise factor and all that sort of stuff.
And you were almost like, in almost every fight, you gave yourself time to set up the ult, which I really liked as well. It wasn't like you were rushing and just ulting straight away because you're, like, behind.
Yeah.
Let's slow this down here, and I just want to see what... Because I did see a cancel to auto attack, but I'm not sure if that's why.
That one... I thought I hit it, but... Oh, 5 health. Okay.
How do you prevent that?
I think the auto attack was... I think I must have not auto attacked it. So how much does my auto do to the small one? 59. 26 and 50. So I did auto attack it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it how you aggroed it initially?
I think so. It's got to be with like this position. I'm too far left, I think. If anything, there's something about that, how that works.
Yeah, maybe if you're a little further
right. Maybe it's my pet. I don't know.
They did change pet.
Oh,
they made some changes to pet, but if this hasn't happened before...
They normally see your pet go flying over the wall. Yeah, there it goes. And then it comes back.
Yeah, okay.
And went on the... Okay. I'll have to look at that, see if it's viable going forward. Anyway. You might... I honestly haven't played Fiddle since the new season stuff.
Yeah. I just know some people have been complaining about the pet. I don't know what actual change has been made.
Okay. Clear. There's nothing in this.
Yep.
First gank.
Yeah, I think here, let's look at the pathing. Like, let's weigh up going through Tribush versus Pixel.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I just thought, yeah, they're too close for me to worry.
And then the pathing itself, you did like an L, but we wanted diagonal there. So, like, you should have gone pixels straight to wall. So that way, exactly. Okay. But see, now you correct it. But yeah.
I was honestly a little frazzled. I was like, oh, who's the carry anyway? Am I just going for the B?
Yeah. It's because you didn't move your camera either. So we did that gank purely off minimap. And probably me saying gank bot, but we didn't actually move our camera. We just started walking. So we always got to move the camera. See how we still haven't... Like, we don't even look bot. Like, you've actually gone round there, and that could have been great. But this is because I was...
another gank there.
Yeah, but this is because I was telling you to do raptors or krugs, and so we weren't thinking about that. Yep. This is all fine. So this is where I say, like, mid's an aggressive lane, so it's probably an easy gank, and you're right, your flash is really good. Especially because Fizz wasn't really initiating, so you had to flash there.
Yeah.
Cool.
I guess he could have flashed.
The Garen?
Yeah.
I think he may have already flashed, because Fizz and him had fought, like, twice already.
Right.
Yeah. Cool.
And this call was really good, from my learning point of view, because I don't think I would have got off the dragon there.
Why do you think that's bad? Like, why do you think it's a good call?
Well, now I look at it, like, it's it's a good call because there's zero prior. We got Fizz and Kai'Sa returning to lane.
Yeah. I think if you helped Fizz push out lane and then he rotated over to drag, but I think he had quite a lot of gold, so I don't think he ever wanted to do drag with you. So just giving it was good.
And yeah, I like the idea of do your back camp if you want to hang in the area, do the back camp first, and then you can do the closer camp second.
Yeah.
And then you can just peel off at any time to help if the gank's there. It's just about putting yourself in the right position if something comes up.
Yep. And I think because of that little break you've had, your camera controller's gone down. Like, there's almost no camera.
Checking.
Yeah, checking. Whereas I think you were doing that better in our last review. So some things have gotten better, some things have regressed.
Yep.
Like, it's again, you don't need to watch Fiddlesticks.
No, I'd say that, a little bit of me being hungover, just being lazy, I think.
Yeah, and here's a double camp. So remember I said, like, you didn't do, like, a double camp since your first clear?
Yeah. This was the stupid red hot moment.
Yeah.
God, you just think you're gonna like, he's got no health, but then he's got all the health in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there, instead of Eing, I think you W to try and out heal.
Yeah, I was too slow on that. I was like, oh, I got ignited.
Yeah.
Didn't even think about that. I just thought the Q would push him into Yasuo, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same range as an ignite, the Q.
Yeah, so I think you're lucky to get...
Ahead.
Yeah, I think if you didn't have a winning top and mid, that play would have been way worse, and that almost might have decided the game, because... Yeah. You got 2 grubs, but it was really risky.
It was kind of like, do you really need the 2 grubs now? Like, there's not even 6 in the game, so...
Yeah. But the good thing is you're still able to get Dragon Soul, and I like how you played this.
Yeah, FIDDLE is almost like an ADC something.
Yeah.
You just gotta be like, sure you're gonna kill someone, or don't even be there.
Yeah. But look, I love the patience, like you were setting yourself up. You forgot about Dragon, which I didn't like there. See how you walked way too far?
I do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were full health, so I was trying to figure out what you were running from in like live at the moment, and I couldn't quite figure it out.
It was me not being able to calculate that Mordekaiser's ult was down.
So
I'm like just, a little bit PTSD from the grub fight.
Yeah.
Like, sort of naturally rather than thinking forward.
Yeah. What was really good is I think we were able to track Mordekaiser as well, maybe for the first 6 to 7 minutes of the game.
Yeah, that was so good actually.
So even though we didn't get his Raptors, we got a lot of intel on, and that allowed you to kind of think about he could be doing grubs. Like I think it gave you a lot of good macro knowledge.
Yeah.
And your team.
Is there stuff you can do like in that before the minion spawn moment to try and get intel, or is it kind of like you probably shouldn't because you're going to give your own position away a little bit?
Well, we knew where Mordekaiser started, right? Because of the level 1.
And that was sort of that was based off of Fizz's kind of like going forward. But if you have like sometimes you just see like your laners just sit under the tower and you're like, okay, great, like we've got passive players. Is there anything I can do to like try and get that? It was really like that first like advantage, then you could track him, then you knew how to ping Yasuo, then Yasuo wins the fight. It's like it's just a huge snowball effect from that, like before the buzzer.
Yep. So what you could do is you could type to your mid lane, can you ward Raptors as minions spawn? And then just do a couple of pings on his Raptors camp.
Okay.
Because that's the safest spot for a mid laner. Yeah.
Yep.
Because otherwise they're going way too deep into enemy territory, and you are as well.
There's somewhere just like here, right, where it's like you don't need to be right up against the wall or anything. You just need the info on the Raptors to know when it's being done. And you
do it as minions spawn because the thought is your enemy mid laner isn't going to be guarding that. He's going to be waiting for the minions now to come.
Okay.
So that's why you specify as minions spawn. Otherwise, if your mid laner hasn't done it before, they might kind of fuck it up.
Right.
Cool. I really like this play. I don't know if you would have gone for it if I wasn't here. Maybe you would have, but I think it was really good.
Yeah, I like this. I would do something. I've done these before.
And the de-aggro was so good. Like, you were very comfortable there compared to the dragon fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got yourself in an interesting spot. Lucky Mordekaiser wasn't alive.
That could have been really bad, actually. I just ran the wrong way.
Yeah.
I don't know why I ran that way.
And also one we skipped over was helping Fizz take that tier 1 turret. Probably something you might not have thought of doing.
Yep, that's something I never would have thought. I was like, I'm kind of like, I'm just taking the plate off the mid laner. But it's like, it's actually just good to get a turret, like, and just push it. That's better for everyone on the team, like.
Yeah, and worst comes to worst, Fizz like pings you off and you go, okay, cool. I'll just leave.
Okay, yeah, that's true. If you get a ping, then
so
if just leave. Yeah.
But see how he didn't ping you? You started clearing, and he didn't ping you. So it's like, okay, cool, let's do it.
Like happy to help. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
And the Fizz and Yasuo were good enough players that they probably understood. My jungler's not here to steal my camp. Like, my CS is here to get the turret.
Yeah.
That was your first double camp. 16 minutes. So
after
your first clear. Yeah. And I wasn't sure what you were doing there. Because that's like... I get you were doing it over the wall.
Yeah, I guess it just starts it a little earlier.
Okay,
so that you get a bit of damage in, and it walks to you, and you,
true.
Yeah, I felt like it was a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It did work because you're right.
Oh no, I hate it. I hate refill on fiddlesticks.
Cool.
Honestly, my first instinct is like with Rifthold, if there's a wave mid, just use it. And I like your, well, I can see now that that's not really how you should use it if you can. Like, it should be more of a, wait for 15 seconds on dragon spawn and then use it. That's more like, the challenger thinking.
Yeah.
This was a bit too hot.
Yeah, I think you could.
Really awkward position.
Yeah, I think maybe you flash over to Fizz there if you're gonna flash. So like flash into mid lane. Yeah, flash into mid lane. Like before you go into that bush, actually walk up and flash.
Yeah, it's one of those like I think I'm in control of the fight here. Like we've got the advantage, but then you realize you really don't. It's just like a couple of Ezreal Qs, and it's nothing like you thought it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I really think of Rift Herald just as a way to get another dragon. Like, that's literally what I think of Rift Herald's purpose for. Like, unless you get an ace and then your whole team's grouped, sure, use Rift and then you can get an inhib or something. But
yeah, because it's like, on Fiddle, it's like, how long? It can be like 3 minutes without his effigies. And they're just so, it's like a free D ward and a free ward.
Yeah, true. And ideally, you didn't want to have to have it. I really like this, how you didn't go over to the Yasuo. You just, like, trusted him and then found the opportunity mid. That was really good.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just sick of effort. I love this. Look, what are we thinking? Yep, jump into river.
Oh, dear. Very random.
You baited him though. There, I think can you smite while Wing or does it cancel?
Nah, you can smite while Wing.
Yeah, so I think that you should have just smited while Wing. Particularly because you had 2 charges.
Oh god.
Yeah, like even or while you're fearing him.
Yeah, of course. No, that's me just silver stuff.
Cool.
Misplaying. Then we just do dragon.
Yep. God, your ult is on such a low cooldown.
Yeah, Fiddle's really funny like that. I don't know if it's to do with Axiom Arc or like Arcanist, I mean.
Yeah. And are you going Ultimate Hunter as well, or are you going the money one in the red tree?
Ultimate
yeah, so then that's why it's just so quick.
So if you get a kill, that it gives you a big reset, does it?
Yeah. Axiom reduces cooldown by 9%, I think, and then Ultimate Hunter gives you permanent ult haste. So no matter if you get a kill or not, your ult's on a shorter cooldown.
Ah, that's right. It's like
but it stacks with kills, so you have to get 1 kill on each enemy, and you get more ultimate haste. Cool.
Yeah, so it can be a really good rune if you get kills, but it can also, if you don't, it can be a bit useless. Like
but you're eventually going to kill all 5.
Yeah, totally see what you're talking about now.
Yeah. Jeez, and because you're going domination let's go back. Yeah.
That old.
Yeah. Let's go back.
So I just walked past the spot that I should have been in.
Yeah, you could have stood right there.
Stood there.
Yeah.
I sort of looked at the wall and you're like, I need to ult over the wall, but the wall's going to last like 2 seconds. So I don't know what I was thinking. It was just terrible.
And then Garen just one-shots you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because also I think you would have been able to get your ult off. I don't know who died first. It was either Blitz or Yasuo. Like, I think you would have got your ult off.
If I ult the Garen there instead, like, that's a different story. Because I think Garen does get hit by this if I'm doing it from here. Because Garen's just going to charge it whoever's there.
Or even if you just feared Garen so he couldn't kill your Yasuo.
I actually thought he entered the bush, but he didn't. Like, because I thought that he's blown my fear. Like, this is just going to do nothing, but it did. It got, like, 2 of them at least.
Yeah.
So I was a bit confused there.
Yeah. I think that was really one of the only poorly planned ults. I think everyone, all the others, you almost, like, stood there and really calculated it, which is good. So
cool.
You feel a bit more in control than the last review, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I actually think
it's
almost...
concepts like that you just said then, like, stay mid, you want to get the tier 2. I would just be, like, farming these.
Yeah.
I know Kaiser's there, but, like, that's kind of my thinking. It's like, that makes a lot more sense. You probably should, your ult's up, you should be looking to use that and get the advantage mid.
Yeah, and it's also because Yasuo is split pushing, and Yasuo needs pressure for him to do what he's doing.
Okay.
So you need to show mid so that the enemy has to decide between killing Yasuo and killing you. This is good. Ult on one person, but you're so far ahead, and it's fine. Like,
I was worried about Mordekaiser.
Yeah. I mean, I guess in future, in a closer game, you'd probably just go Zhonya's, and then you can negate a lot of Mordekaiser's ult, at least, because you just stasis in it.
Yeah, okay.
See how that walk? So imagine if you went to your Raptors there, we never would have got this in here. You know how I was telling you to kind of stay with your team?
Yeah.
And then we get Dragon off it. Like, that's just a nice bonus. And Yasuo, someone got top tier 3. Was that Kaiser? I think Kaiser split pushing.
Kaiser did, yeah. Kaiser was split pushing there too.
Yeah. And that's just about using your lead. Like, you've got a good team. And everyone just uses the lead really effectively there.
And this is one where, like,
I would have just grouped.
It's like I've got a need to finish this. Item because it's so strong. But I can see why it's not the best now afterwards. You don't want to let the pressure up a bit, like especially if your team's keen to keep playing it.
Well, you can also just press tab and see you're already so far ahead of the Mordekaiser that sure the death cap will give you a bit more, but you're far enough ahead to just
probably not gonna make
like you're one-shotting everyone with your ult. Like
you're already doing it. Like what's the point of a death cap?
Yeah. And that's like why pressing tab's important, because you probably see that Mordekaiser literally only has like a Leandries and you're like 2.5 items with upgraded boots.
That was kind of silly of me. I didn't need to be flashing on the thing out there.
Yeah.
It's just like using your flash for nothing.
Yeah. So okay, here was a bit random, like you were trying to think of Baron. I think you either stay with your team or you just recall. Whereas you kind of did the worst decision, which was walk all the way to Baron and then recall.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's when I was like thinking about it too much. And you just start autopilot walking somewhere useless.
Yeah. And look, the outcome's still the same, like your team gets Baron.
Yeah, the team does it without me.
But, you know, with a worse team, like maybe they would have died at mid-turret and then you recalled and all of a sudden it's an extra 10 minutes in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. And here's like, good. This is like where I'm like, stay in the top quadrant, like just sit between Kaiser and Yasuo. And you do that. And then Garen.
Which one? Games here.
I like how he just thinks none of them are you. It's so good. He's like, surely not. But that's really really good FIDDLE psychology. Like, put 2 effigies and they're almost never gonna think it's you if you're standing in a really obvious spot, they're just going to think it's an effigy, and you can kind of play it quite smart. Here, I think you can just walk. I know you're looking for an ult.
I'm looking for an ult.
Yeah, but the game's like
fiddle
kind
on
of
the
over.
base is hard.
Yeah.
You sort of need Zhonya's to like do these kind of ults in the base. But I'm just too strong, so you just kind of wait for the right moment.
Yeah. And here's a great example of why you don't recall. So like Kai'Sa and Fizz never should have recalled here. You could have ended the game here.
Yeah, it's kind of random how Kai'Sa's doing the blue buff. But...
Yeah, but the good thing is you didn't force the end. That's why I'm always like, when it's a situation like that, like don't force the end. Like if Fizz and Kai'Sa recall, you just got to take your time. And look, now Yasuo will recall.
Now it's all grouped.
Yeah. No, now Yasuo recall.
Yeah. Randomly. God.
Which is fine. Like that ult was quite good. Into the bush, over the wall. Sure, we only kill Veigar, but it ends the game. Yeah. Again, I don't know if we've even pressed tab. Like, I don't even know if you know how far ahead you are.
I'm not tabbing at all. I'm like wanting to know myself right now. I'm realizing how much I don't push tab.
Yeah. Because I think when I'm not here, that will help you see how far ahead or behind you are. And then that will allow you to go, okay, I can invest 30 seconds in this ult, or we really need to get tier 2. Like, look at Maud's items. He finished a Leandry's and a Rylai's.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at the gold per minute. You were at 450 compared to his 300.
Yeah, okay. Gosh.
And your kill participation was really good. What's that? 25 out of 47. That's really good.
Cool.
Nice. Good stuff. I mean, it's all just a bit of rust. Camera movement is probably the biggest one. Like, you're just walking into ganks using your minimap. I think that was probably the biggest one.
Yeah. I'm not looking at where they are in the lane to actually think about, do I need to go trial picks and all that sort of stuff.
Yep. And somehow cueing yourself to think further ahead. It's so hard to do. Like, I don't know how to really practice it, but it starts with pressing tab. It starts with like context building and going, oh shit, we're really far ahead. How do I keep the momentum going? And you press tab, then you look at your team. Where are they? Then you see, are they recalling or are they staying? And you can kind of get intent off that. And then if they all stay, it's like, okay, what can we do together?
Right. Okay. I need to start thinking of it like that way.
Yeah. But it's because like it's still very like you're still overwhelmed, and I can kind of see it in your gameplay. You're thinking in the 5. You're living in the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, pedaling hard just to keep up, kind of thing.
Yeah. And you never realize how far ahead you are. Like, you finished 11-4-14 and it was 2-12.
Exactly.
But you were playing as if it was an even game and you're about to lose it. Like, which is not bad, because it means you don't do dumb mistakes, but it's also like,
give the game back.
You don't realize your lead.
But you'll see.